Okay, I thought I'd come in and do a quick read. Okay, who we gonna read on? We got so many possibilities. Okay, I've been hearing about Trump and Epstein. Okay, and the list. Okay, I don't understand what's so big about the list. What is on the list but a list? A list of people, a list of things. Okay, it's just a list. But everybody's in the uproar about the list. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. We want the files. We don't want the list. We want the files. Okay. Now, I posted a, um, a video on the little girl, the little 9-year-old girl, Melina. Okay. The one who had drowned. Her father drowned her. And it just occurred to me, I don't know if she knew how to swim. Okay. Because I was wondering if he might have thrown her in the water and she couldn't swim and she drowned. And he let her drown, so to speak. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So just a thought, okay? Just a thought. Anybody out there? Okay. Anybody out there? Hello, hello. Okay, so I have my light seers. Okay, my brand new deck. Okay. I've been liking that. And let's see. Who do we want to read on? Okay. Let's let's take a look at Ghislaine Maxwell, okay, and her pardon. Let's look up what her vibes are. What's up with Ghislaine Maxwell? And um, is she going to be released? She's in Texas. She was moved from Florida to Texas in a minimum security prison, okay? And I don't know why they would give her a pardon, okay? Regardless of what secrets she knows, them is the same secrets she been having in that jail before and after her conviction, okay? They wasn't worried about it then. Why are they worried about it now? Same information, okay? Same information. Say, and why are people so worried about who's in the files if they not in it? If they don't know Jeffrey, never been to his house, you know what I'm saying? So, what do you want us to know about Ghislaine Maxwell? When she get that pardon, okay, is she gonna be free? What do you want us to know about Ghislaine? Mm-hmm. Just do a read on people, just random folks, girl. Let's just get in their business, okay? Yes. So tell us about Ghislaine. Mm-hmm. What do you want us to know? Let's see what we got here, folks. Okay, so underneath it all, at the bottom of the deck, for Ghislaine, oh, we have the Magician in reverse. Now, the Magician in reverse. Now, upright, he's got all kind of tricks up his sleeve, okay? But in reverse, it seemed like he didn't ran out of tricks. He didn't gave them out to all the kids. He ain't got no more tricks, okay? So that's that's underneath this reading, okay? Is no more tricks. Interesting. We have oh, you know what? Okay, my deck is upside down. So we have the Ace of Cups. We got emotions, okay? We have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So she's happy where she's at, okay? She's happy out over there, okay? with the Ten of Pentacles. She's got a lot of options going on, or she feels like she's got a lot of options. Okay. Uh, so she got some money somewhere. And look at that. That looked like his lane right there. With a bob. With a bob. Okay. We have the Tower. Okay. So we have in here, underneath it all is the Magician. Okay. But we got the Tower. There's a Tower moment. Okay. So I take it that all this is not gonna last too long. How about that? It's not gonna last too long. Okay. Something's coming in and it's gonna be explosive. Okay. And we see there we go with the Nine of Swords. The anxiety, the sleepless nights, the depression. hmm She's stressed out. And we have the food. Oh wow. It's not looking too good for Epstein's girlfriend. We have the Hierophant. Okay. Like I say, the stairway to heaven, she's not on it. She will not be on the stairway to heaven. Okay. There we go with the Eight of Swords. All tied up and blindfolded. Okay. So she's got the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay. But all money ain't good money. Put it to you like that. Okay. Next to the Tower, the Nine of Swords. Okay. All money ain't good money. The Fool. Yeah. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. She's stuck. She's stuck. Okay. In the decisions that she needs to make. Okay. She's stuck. That's a cute little purse. Y'all see this purse? See her purse? Isn't that cute? But she's stuck. She's stuck between what she got in her purse and the world of up there, or the sun, whatever you want to call it. She's stuck. She's stuck like Chuck, okay, because she don't know which way to turn, okay, and she can't trust them. She just can't trust them. Whether they give her a partner now, she can't trust them. She don't know which way to go. I feel that, okay, undoubtedly. This is all alleged, okay, entertainment purposes. And then we have an Ace of Swords, okay. We got the Ace of Swords. Is she going to tell it all? With temperance, patience. Okay. So now we got the Six of Swords. Okay. Yeah, swords. Okay. Mm. And it's raining. And she's in the boat. She's being guided with the birds. Okay. So she's feeling a little victorious there. hmm She's in troubled waters. Hey, we got the Queen of Wands. We got some action. There she go. We got some action. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Action speaks louder than words. We got some action. Okay. Oh yeah. We have strength. Be strong, Ghislaine. Be strong, boo boo. Okay. And the Queen of Swords. We have the King of Wands. Okay. So we have some masculine strength coming in here. Okay. And we see the females right here. Okay. So we got that feminine energy. Okay. She's going to get out of her little rut here that she feels. That she's been in. She may already be coming out of it. But the rut that she's feeling and it's not looking so good, she's starting to have more positivity because she has moved on. See? The birds have took her to some calmer waters. She's feeling herself, getting her strength back. And now she's going to be ready to make that move. She's got that sword. Okay. Then comes the King of Wands. He's coming with some action. Okay. He's coming with action too. But she's holding on to something. She ain't telling it all. She keeping some to her chest. Okay. See, that's how you do that. We have the Three of Pentacles. See, they're going to need some teamwork here. What they're trying to do, everybody, it's going to take some cooperation from everybody. Okay? It's going to take some teamwork. We have the Nine of Swords. She's going to be feeling victorious in the end. When it's said and done, the lady looks like she feeling herself, okay? She feeling some freedom or something. And she's looking down at us. Like, uh-huh. Yeah, I did that. Okay. Now, this is all around the movie. Okay. So I'm taking it as she's feeling victorious in her move. She's getting her strength back. Okay. Got a little teamwork. He did that. He made that action. The King of Wands. Okay. He made that action happen. She ain't telling him everything. Okay. Because you got to have some teamwork. Okay. That's right. And she holding on to her stick. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Some money involved? Is he bringing a gift? A knight in shiny armor? What does he have? Okay. And we have the Page of Swords. There they go. They're looking up stuff. They got ideas. Ideas. Looking up stuff. Easy peasy. Ooh, we have the Lovers. So there's going to be an agreement. And the Knight of Cups. There you go. The knight in shining armor. Okay. But it's going to be a hard way to go because she's burdened. She's going to be burdened. She's got that load. She's got a heavy load. However, we have the Chariot coming through. We got the Chariot coming through. We can ease up that load and take you straight on where you need to go or where you want to go. Okay. So, to sum that up, she made her move, okay, and she's happy with her move. And for now, Okay, but she still got a heavy load ahead of her. Okay, she's got a heavy load ahead of her, and hopefully a chariot will come through. Okay, to help her pick up that load. Okay, that's all I can tell you right now. Okay, let's y'all want to spill some tea? Wait, let me see who we got here. Okay, let's spill some tea. Put these up before I knock them down. You want to spill some tea on anybody? Put it in the comment section. Okay. I want to spill some tea on Diddy. Okay. And these HIV, herpes allegations being spread around. Okay. And I want you to spill the tea. Can you tell us how Diddy's doing now? Okay. How he's doing now in jail with his bail being denied. Okay. Rumors still floating around. Okay. Uh, his money. Okay. He's not able to sell that house. It's still there. Nobody's buying. Okay. Nobody's coming to Diddy's rescue. What is up with the ditcher? What's the tea on Sean Diddy Combs? What do you want us to know? Mm-hmm. This is a live broadcast. Everything is alleged for your entertainment purposes. Okay. And these is my interpretations. You can also use your own interpretations. I'm going to show you the cards. See what you get from them. Okay. What do you want us to know? Spill the tea on Diddy. What he's going through, what he's feeling. Well, he's doing a friendship test. He's testing people's loyalty. Okay. Of course, it's complicated. It gets complex. Okay, because he's got a lot of stuff going. He's got double standards, of course. One for you and one for him. Okay, he's been thinking about his family and the ties to his family. That's all he's got when it's all said and done. It's a family affair. Authentic vibes flowing. Okay. So I guess maybe he got a friend up there in the jailhouse. He got a little friend he thinks he could trust. We have some silent resentment. Okay. Oh yeah, simmering beneath the surface. Okay. He needs a supportive circle. Okay. And he may get a supportive circle. Okay, because see, Diddy is not the only one tied up. He's the only one in jail, but he's not the only one tied up in this little in his circle. Okay, there's going to be some breaking news though. Well, isn't there always with Diddy? There's something breaking. Okay, drifting apart. Uh, he feels that the media And his connection with the media is kind of drifting apart, where he's not always the topic of discussion as he used to be. Okay. And there's people around him with ulterior motives. Okay. Well, can you include himself? Okay, because we know all his motives are ulterior. Okay. And he's concerned about the rumors going around, people spreading gossip. Okay. Someone is also testing him. Hmm. Spreading positivity and unmasking motives. There's a facade of concern, people who act like they're concerned, but they're really not. They're still around him. Temporary distance. Keyword temporary. There's a temporary distance in the relationship, okay? But it's temporary. Interesting. Quiet contentment. He's just gonna have to wait it out. Just gonna have to wait it out. Unspoken desires. And then we got smoke and mirrors. People are just making appearances. That's it. Okay. And a bad influence. Now, on the bad influence, okay, I take it that there's somebody that's around him that's a bad influence. We already know he's a bad influence. We know that, okay. But I think there's someone around him that is a bad influence and that's just blowing smoke up his butt, okay. Uh, he's also in there. He can't talk. He can't talk too much. Can't be friends with these people too much. Okay, he knows that they're trying to get info in all that. He's aware of that. So he just can't be open. He's playing both sides just like they are. Okay, he's overthinking. But when you're in that situation, you can't help but overthink. Okay, come on, that's just reality. Okay, and rumor has it. Okay, so he knows, he hears all the rumors that are flying around in his circle and out of his circle, in and out. He hears the rumors. He's well aware. Okay, I take it that the people. Well, when you're in jail, respecting boundaries, okay, you have to respect other people's boundaries, and you have to make sure that they respect yours. It's a two-way street, and I'm telling you, I know for a fact that's definitely, okay, definitely some truth. When you in that jailhouse, he can't go around like he been going around and dishing people stuff and all that. He's got to respect boundaries, and he's not used to doing that. Say, wait till he goes to prison. Whew. Okay. Now we're gonna do some true crime. Who we gonna do some true crime on? Okay, I wanna know about, let's use some true crime on the Trumpster. Okay. Let's see what the cards want to say. Has Donald Trump been involved in any crime? You know, like if he has something to do, now it doesn't have to be direct, okay? It could be indirect. We take all, okay, all avenues. They say he has something to do in Jeffrey Epstein's death. I don't know if he did or he didn't. See, here's the thing with Epstein's death, okay? Anybody could have been involved, any and everybody could have been involved with that one, okay? See what I'm saying? People like that, okay? And that's just like if Ghislaine comes up dead, okay? It's so many people that want her dead. For your entertainment purposes only. Okay, can you tell us if there any true crime on Donald Trump? Then we're going to Diddy. Is there any true crime that you can tell us, you want to tell us, you will tell us on Donald J. Trump? Did he have anything to do with what? Fraud, okay, bounce checks, dismemberment, people committing suicide? What do you want us to know about Donald Trump and true crime? Let's take a look. I don't know what we're going to get, folks, okay? We may get nothing. Let's check it out. Okay? Now, it's funny how these cards, how they just okay, greed. Okay? That's number one, greed. That's like a major arcana. Natural disaster. Okay? So there was some things that we would consider like a natural disaster that he may have had something to do with, like these plane crashes and things. Okay. Assassination. That's death. Water. Uh-oh. A female. Now, this is my Ghislaine card, okay? But, and then the boat. Wow. So we got water. We get this female, and we get this boat. So they was out on the boat. Okay, of course, it's got to be in the water. And there's a female, and there was some kind of assassination during a disaster, okay? And it had to do with greed. Let me tell it. This is what it's saying. It was an inside job. See, they egotism. See, their ego's involved. They don't think they're gonna get caught. Okay, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. But hey, but somebody's got an intuition. Somebody suspects something. We even have a couple involved. That could be the Clintons. Or, okay, with my Giselle, okay, that's like Epstein and Giselle. Some of them are buried. And he's also did it on revenge. Okay. I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to do a few more. Okay. Of course, they're hidden. Some are trapped, like animals. Some are still alive. They got surveillance. They're keeping surveillance on these people, or were keeping surveillance on these people. And they also use mind control. Secret. I wonder, could that be Secret Service? Secret Service. Even in the desert, they didn't been out to the desert. Outer space. I take it drugs were involved. Love. Now I forgot what I used for this card. Okay. But this would be inner circle. Okay. Girlfriend, boyfriend, friend. Ooh. And the devil's always in the details. He always seems to come out, manage to get his way up out this deck. No matter how I shuffle, how I put the cards in, the devil. And in a wooded area. We also got fraud. Not the fraud doing fraud. That's pretty much what you got here. The fraud doing fraud. Okay, it's all on social media. Mm-hmm. Oh, not the devil and death. Okay, somebody's dead. And somebody has a fake death. Ooh, it's just too much going on. And then at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, okay, when it's all said and done, and the thing about it is, it's just like, she just throwing cards, okay. Okay, the devil's in the detail, okay. We gonna do some just true crime. Let's do some true crime on Diddy. Does he have any bodies? Let's look. Okay. Can you tell us about Sean Diddy Combs and true crime? Okay. What do you want us to know? He has a habit of drugging people or having them take drugs. Okay. Did they ever give a bad drug? What do they call it when it's poison? When it's tainted with fentanyl. Okay. Has he poisoned any of people? It may have not been intentionally, but okay, if they dead, they dead. And he gave it to them. What's up? Okay, so what do you want to reveal to us? What do you want us to know about Sean Diddy Combs and true crime? Okay, has he been involved directly or indirectly in the death, demise of others? What do you want us to know? This is all alleged, people. Entertainment purposes. Late night true crime. Wooded area. Oh, Lord. Death. So we got death in a wooded area. We also have fraud. Okay. We also have the water. Okay. And it's hidden. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. So I take it they're underground. There's jealousy involved. There's dating involved. Somebody he was dating. Oh, wow. He was jealous. Mm. Serial killer. It's funny that comes up. How somebody could be a serial killer, okay, and you don't even realize it. Okay, there we go with that road again. Here we go with the road. So that road leads to a tunnel that leads to death. Okay. We have the grandparents. So when I get this card right here, okay, uh, I'm thinking, okay, in the lines of generation. Uh, uh, um, is that what you call it? Uh, Generational abuse. Okay. Now you know his dad was murdered. Okay. Man-made disaster. Okay. So it was made to look like a disaster, but it was man-made. Okay. You got the family. Mm. Celebrity. Hmm. Strangulation. And we even have a fake death. We even have an accident. Okay. So there's a man-made disaster. Okay. There's also accidents. Okay, made to look like an accident, made to look like a disaster. Folks was he burning them up too? We got fire. We got a power supply. It's all about revenge. It's all about revenge. Hmm. We got drugs involved. We got an affair. Somebody sleeping with somebody else's girlfriend, boyfriend. We even have mind control too. Yeah. There we go with the burial. Okay. So we got some folks in water. We got some folks that's been buried. Okay. Some folks been thrown out in the woods. Okay. Mm. Oh, and there's the male. Now that could be the male victim, the male suspect, both. Okay. We also have healing, imprisonment. And some people They said that he would not let them go. He would not let them leave when they wanted to leave. We even have dismemberment. And some of this was at home. Oh, and in the mountains. And there's regret. Okay? There's regret. Yeah, there's regret because you're sitting up in jail, okay? Broke or going broke. This is a hot mess, y'all. This is a hot mess. It's so many folks, it's so many hidden, it's a lot of hidden stuff out there. It's a lot of hidden stuff. Okay? You think you know the business and you don't know jack. Anybody want to read? Okay. Anybody want a celebrity? Anybody want a true crime? Okay, before I leave. Okay. We're gonna do a kipper on somebody, okay? Then I'm gonna end it. And the person I want to do a kipper on, okay, I think I'm gonna do a kipper on well, I could do one on Diddy too, because he's in jail, and Ghislaine Maxwell, she's in jail, okay? And they are both trying to get a pardon. They are both, let me rephrase that. They are both trying to get free. Okay. So, because I haven't did a kipper in a minute. Okay. So we need to do a kipper on them. Okay. So we'll start with Diddy since we left with Diddy. Okay. Will you tell us the obstacles, the best course of action, and the outcome on Sean Diddy Combs? Yes. Let us know what obstacles is he going to be facing? What's his best course of action? And the outcome. Okay. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Sean Diddy Combs. Cut the cards. Okay. And then we're going to have our 3 cards, our 3 secret cards that Puff Daddy doesn't see coming. Okay. We reveal those at the end. What he doesn't see coming. There's 3 cards over there. This right here is his outcome. I mean, his obstacles. Okay. This right here is his best course of action. And this right here is his outcome. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so at the top of his obstacles is a journey. Okay, at the top of this is obstacles is a journey. Okay, I don't know what that journey could consist of. Maybe he might move too far. It may present an obstacle. Okay, but there's a trip. There's a marriage or an agreement. Okay, and then the family room or his inner circle. So he's got some obstacles. Okay, agreement he made, okay, a trip he's taken or took, and his inner circle are presenting obstacles. Okay, his imprisonment is an obstacle. He can't get out, he's not free to move around and do what he wants to do. His occupation, his job, he's a performer, he's an entertainer. This is presenting an obstacle. Okay, it's an obstacle at this moment in time, okay? And not to mention there's a false person, or I would take it false people, that's lurking, okay, that are presenting themselves as obstacle too, okay? Maybe even that Gina girl who uh, did came and put herself out there, whatever she's trying to do, okay? And I don't think her motives are right. I don't know what she's doing, but she's definitely a false person to me. Okay, so now we have the best course of action. Now I keep getting this card. It's bad health. Oh, okay. Now we know. You don't know. You're gonna know. Okay, that Diddy is supposed to be suffering allegedly from HIV. Okay, he's in bad health. Okay, I think the mama's in bad health too. But anyway, he's in bad health. Okay, they were saying that the medicine that he was getting on the outside, because he had all that money and he could you get the best of the medicine, he could afford it. Okay, well apparently that's not what they got in the jail. Okay, you getting the same one everybody else is getting. There's nothing new. If you have a brand that's not generic, okay, you ain't getting it. We ain't paying for it. Okay. So his best course of action, it says, is bad health. Maybe he'll get sick or get sicker and get a pardon. Okay. But it's of concern. Okay. And then we have lovers. Okay. So he doesn't have too much in the best course of actions, because lovers, that's what got him into this problem in the first place. Okay, but we do have the mature male and a main male. I would take it that's the lawyer and the judge. We also have the community, his neighbors or his inner circle, his family members. Okay, I think this right here, down here, where I'm holding in my hand, would be his best course of action. However, the judge is not letting up on the bail. Okay, he may give him a lighter sentence, but he's not letting up on that bail. Okay, and then he's got lawyers, his high-priced lawyers. Okay, those are his best course of action. Okay, and keeping the community aware of what's going on with him. Okay, so as long as we're watching, okay, he still gets to live or something like that. Okay, but his outcome is a wealthy man. That's overall his outcome. Okay, we also have a main female. Okay, and he's got a long road ahead of him, or he has some time ahead of him. Okay, so that means that he has a long road. Maybe he, in his bad health, he's going to need time to recover. Okay, or he may get some time. Okay, we also have the house. The house is the outcome. Now, the house could also mean his inner circle, his family. Okay, we have a mature woman. Okay, and that kind of reminds me of his mom. And then we have a child, and that could be his kids. But he does have a little baby daughter. Okay. So these are his outcomes. Now, the house, okay, the house, he's trying to sell the house, but the house may come into play, okay, when or if he gets out. This house is going to be an outcome of some sorts, okay? So we have three cards over here. What Mr. Combs doesn't see coming is the courthouse, an official person, and a coffin. This is his outcome. These are the vibes as of now. Okay? He doesn't see this coming. Okay, and the coffin could be the end or it could be the death of someone he doesn't see coming. Because I keep getting this card too. I keep getting bad health and the coffin, and I think that if it could be him, but it could be somebody he doesn't see coming. Okay, may have a demise. Okay, the courthouse, they are gonna come what he doesn't see coming. Um, is probably that sentence he's gonna get that may have to do with a long time ahead of him. Okay, a long time ahead of him. He may not see coming, and it's gonna be an official person. Uh, he doesn't see coming either. I don't know who this official person could be. It could be the judge in the courthouse. Okay. He doesn't see coming. Okay. So now we have Ghislaine Maxwell next on the docket. Okay. And we're going to do a kipper on her. Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell. What do you want us to know about her obstacles, her best course of action, and her outcome? What do you want us to know about Ghislaine Maxwell? She's been moved from Florida to Texas. Minimum security. There's no gates. It's a encampment. Okay, where they don't even have camps. It's dorms. They have dorms. Okay, and they have jobs. They get to work. Matter of fact, I think they get to work off the base, so to speak. Okay, off the premises. What is her obstacles, her best course of action, and her outcome? What do you want us to know? Okay, we have 3 secret cards for Ghislaine that she doesn't see coming. We're going to sit those over there. Okay. We also have her obstacles right here. These are her obstacles. Her best course of action and her outcome. Okay. At the top is a mature woman. Okay. We have a message of concern. These are obstacles. Okay. And this is high honor. So I take it that this message is official and it's not good news. Okay. So it's going to present as an obstacle. Maybe she's not getting what she requested or she wants. Okay. We have the family room. Okay. Dealing with her inner circle. We have some travel. Now she already traveled. Okay. But maybe this change could present as an obstacle instead of an asset. We also have some bad health. Okay. So this card can also represent drugs. I don't know if she has a drug problem. Okay. But it wouldn't be surprising to have a drug problem in prison. Okay. But it could be literally bad health. Okay. Or it could be a drug problem that they probably did not know about and brought her little butt over here, and they're going to find out. Okay. And that's going to be an obstacle because she can't be like that. Okay. Now, her best course of action, we have unexpected income at the top of this. That could be literally income, or it could be something else that's not monetary. Okay. That's unexpected. It could be news. Okay. We have toil and labor. Okay. And that's work. Okay. And we have an official person. These are her best course of action. Okay. Maybe the judge. Okay. And it may be her job or his job. Okay. We have children. We have a coffin, and we have the pathway. Okay. So I don't see any of these being her best course of action. I see these more as her obstacles. Okay. I see these as her obstacle. I can see the coffin could be an obstacle, or it can also be over here as an outcome. Okay. But I don't see it being the best course of action. Okay. Her best course of action is, if this is an official person, if this is the judge, okay, putting herself to work, okay, and some good news or some money, okay, is her best course of action. Now, over here, we have her outcome. And at the top of this is the horizons, which represents delusion, drug use, okay. And I'm noticing that I got uh, bad health, okay, and I have delusion, high horizons, okay. I also have coffin. That all can mean drug abuse or drug use, okay. Then we have a message and poverty, okay. These are her outcomes. So the message, okay, has already been received. Oh, excuse me, it's open, okay, and poverty. Poverty could mean poor health, poor spirituality, okay, uh, broke, no money, okay. We also have a house here. This house could represent her dorm, okay. We have lovers. So we have some friends, okay, or lovers. And then we have the community. This is her outcome. Now, in the community, okay, this may be a good card. It may not be a good card. It depends on how it feels, okay? And that may have to do with where she's dwelling, her place of dweller, where she dwells at, and the community around it. It can have that too. So we also have her three cards. Okay, what she doesn't see coming is marriage. Okay, marriage can also be an agreement. We have courtship, planning. Okay, and we have a mature man. So she doesn't see this coming. She doesn't see an agreement. Okay, a planned agreement. Okay, and a mature man. This is what she doesn't see coming, and that's what I got. I said what I said. Okay, so give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? I'm giving it to you every day, okay? Coming in with the bits and pieces, as I should, okay? And look forward to seeing you again, okay? Most of all, stay blessed now, okay? Bye.